Compassion. That's the one thing no machine ever had. Maybe it's the one thing that keeps man ahead of them. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to some more Star Trek in Stellaris. It's been a few days since I've recorded, so I'm going to need a second to get back into the swing of things, as they say. I do remember exactly what we were doing. Well, more or less exactly what we were doing, but like I said, it's been a while, and I think the main problem with situations like this is, not situations, but the main problem with not recording something for a while is that you sort of forget how to move through the menus and how to navigate quickly and stuff, which is going to take a little bit. But yeah, okay, I'm sort of getting back into the swing of things. I scrolled through this a little bit off camera as well, just to, you know, get my head in the correct space, I suppose we could say. Am I not colonizing Terra Nova? I am not. Why am I not colonizing Terra Nova? Speaking of, I recently started rewatching Enterprise, which I know it's a little bit late right now, considering we're past the Enterprise timeline, more or less, and we're now going to start getting episodes from the original series rather than this, but here's the thing. I watched the Terra Nova episode. It's in the first season. It was really... well, it was interesting. It wasn't that great, but it was interesting. But I was like, oh, that was Terra Nova. I remember now. I had a vague recollection, but I don't remember everything that happened. So this reduces habitability, but... I would like to... I mean, I don't know. Do I... I kind of want to colonize it at the same time, and I kind of want to not colonize it, because it's at 65% for everything, not for everyone. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna... Oh, the Romulan Star Empire is no longer a valid rival for us. That's actually gonna be a bit of a problem. Oops. Basically. Yeah. That's, well, probably because their fleet power and economy and everything is a little bit gutted after the war, and that's gonna, yeah, it's gonna leave a mark, as they say. Under fire. Well, okay. Trade with the Vulcan sector has timed out active sensor links between us. Can we, like... Oh, we already have that. Right. Yes, we already have that. Okay. Well, fine. I did offer the... Caetian? I really don't know. Union. Actually, I'm going to look it up. Well, tell you what, they appeared in... Where do they appear? Starfleet Rear Admiral... Star Trek Discovery, yeah, no, they're not canon as far as I'm concerned. Sod this. Caetians, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch those shows, and I really don't intend to, and I really have nothing but dislike and distaste for them. So I'm just not going to even bother. Whatever, the cat people. Talos Star Group. Stellar Nurseries. What? What is a stellar nursery? I really want to... I'm really curious right now. There's also this primitive civilization over here. They're pre-warp. Stellar nurseries, also often found in the heart of dense star clusters, are highly condensed pockets of interstellar matter that are in the process of forming into a new proto-star. Oh, now the name makes sense. So this is like the birth of a star, basically. Huh. Well, that is some fascinating stuff. As far as this is concerned, this is going to be a problem. I didn't know. Why did I not know this was hot? I should have checked. I should have checked to make sure this wasn't hostile, but it is. And now my scientist is going to die as a result. Okay. Greetings, Prime Minister Yelena Kazakov. We wish to discuss the ongoing plans to bring the Delta Union to the Federation of Planets. We've researched the ethics of this state and have some concerns about their pacifistic views and whether this will weaken the position of Starfleet and allow other nations to take advantage of the United Federation of Planets. I look forward to your response. We shall arrange a conference between both sides. The Federation celebrates diversity. Ah, so this is the Andorians contacting me. I thought it was just like just because the portrait is Andorian, I thought maybe it was just like the acting, whatever of the thing. But no, this is the Andorian sector. So the Andorian sector opinion of me changes by -50, which I don't think any of this matters. I'm sorry to say. Contacts by opinion. Andorian sector plus 3,000. Their opinion of us. Babel Conference optimism plus 1,000. Federation membership plus 500. Broke Coalition is fixing, help defend humanity plus 3. And then there's also the Xenophile subject trust interference policy, but provided this conference optimism goes away after a certain period of time, which it doesn't say it will, but fine, let's imagine it does. Federation membership is plus 500. If I were to just tell you it's none of your concern, minus 250, it wouldn't do anything, but let's organize a conference between both sides and see what that does. Federation diplomatic escort. Send a military vessel, send a science ship. I really have a nasty feeling I'm about to lose a scientist because I was stupid. Okay. Where is this going to be? I'm assuming from Member World Andoria sector to be held on their home world of Day. So that is the Delta Union here, right? Yes, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moons, 6 moons. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, they have 6 moons. Nice, nice. I think we have a military vessel nearby. Well, we have the whole fleet nearby, but we also have the IGS Kumari nearby. I think we can send them. Yeah, I think we're going to send a military escort.
Log updated.
And then timed project, diplomatic conference, go to. Well, actually, that makes a lot more sense. No. You go upgrade. Continue upgrading. This actually makes a lot more sense. We're taking an escort from Andoria to over there. Why would I put the escort over there? That made a lot more sense. I did lose the scientist. Wow, that was incredibly stupid on my behalf. Wow. Okay. Well, the Kaitian Union, or whatever it's called, is not going to be offered a association status for some reason. People are gonna, people keep turning it down.
Technology discovered.
Which is highly unfortunate, but, what can we do about it? Particle phaser, monthly influence +1, we also have that up there. Do I want particle phasers? They're really... Or do I want monthly influence? I feel like I want monthly influence, because I am losing a fair bit in stations and in,
Ships upgraded.
well, everything else, honestly. Okay. And I suppose, considering I just lost a science ship, I really should replace it as well, right? And the problem is, as it turns out, it's gonna take a bit of a... Well, it's gonna take a bit of time, yeah? Anyways, let's upgrade these two vessels, and then we're gonna continue building whatever the hell we were trying to build to begin with. Second fleet is all upgraded though, so Archer is ready to resume his duties. He does need a little bit of reinforcements, but other than that, we're fine. Resources finally looking, steady and acceptable.
Construction complete.
But I can't. Oh, that's right. I can't even build. Can't even build science or construction ships on those repair ports. They're not called repair ports. They're what support facilities, something, right? Support craft facilities. Yeah. That. Yeah. Oh well. I want to build like a couple of shuttles. I want to build one shuttle. Just for the hell of it, to, have one. It's not a very good reason, but it's what I'm going with. And then after this, all I'm going to have left are the... Wait, are the Zindi fighting... Zindi Ferengi Alliance conquest of, I guess, Zindi territories. Allies Sheliak Corporate Enemies Ferengi Alliance. Oh. The Ferengi got in a war? Where's the profit in that? What were you doing? No. That is stupid. Oh, the Gorn. Alright. They're as silly as they were in the 70s, or... Actually, it was before the 70s. When did that episode air with the Gorn? I don't exactly recall, but it's silly, and it was probably a long time ago. Yeah, tell you what, the narrative, the stories, the episodes themselves, that's fine. I'm not hating on the original series for those reasons, but what I'm saying is that the graphics of it, if that makes sense, you wouldn't call it graphics, would you? It's whatchamacallit, the visual effects, I guess, and the costumes sometimes and stuff don't really hold up all that well. At all times, let's just say. Some of it's fine, some of it's great, some of it's... But yeah. Okay, Federation Diplomatic Escort. The crew of the IGS Kumari have successfully picked up the diplomats from Andoria and are now prepared to escort them to the awaiting conference that has been arranged on Dehay. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope, at least. I've never heard it pronounced anywhere. I don't think so, at least. Maybe I have, but I just don't remember. Either way, All of the Federation are eagerly awaiting the results of the conference and the resumption of a united Federation Council. Okay, apart from the prepare to depart for the next destination. And there you go. Hut 2. You have the 2nd and the 4th fleet, sort of, how do we put this, like on the way from here to there. That's, you know, just extra security on top of extra security, let's say. But this is, actually I didn't know this was still part of the Demons event chain. I thought we ended that event chain already, but clearly not, I suppose. Which is fine. I thought that's a doomed city, and I was like, what? No, it's domed city. Alright. Demons. After years of political swaying and negotiations, leaders of Terra Prime have finally accepted reunification of the planet Mars with the rest of the United Federation of Planets. Unity, and ends the Demons event chain.
An alien environment.
And yeah, we've met the Gorn, lovely. Can't exactly say I'm happy about that, but what can we do? I swear to you, I should probably just disband this ship. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Disband that vessel, and then go over here and make me not 1 but 2 Franklin-class science ships. There you go. Because I'm tired of constantly clicking on it and going, oh right, it's that thing with the thing. Oh right, no, it's that thing. Oh no, never mind. It's just, it's silly, right? Why don't you build a starbase over here? It's a Z class or a Z class, whichever you prefer. Planet with a climate that is irradiated. That's what I wanted to say. The Medusans can colonize it though. Dreams of a blue planet. Now that the period of technical maintenance has ended, it is once again possible to use the Vertron array for its intended purpose. Terraforming engineers have started preparation, and soon the surface of Mars can be terraformed into a more habitable state. All that is needed is a large amount of energy to power the Vertron array. Okay, let's do that. Though at the same time, I don't dislike Mars the way it is. Because, I mean, it is at 100% habitability. But, you know. Repair Orpheus mining colony. Max industrial districts +1. Is what I say to that. Is it like a decision or something? Okay, well, we need to do industrial districts, and this is an industrial planet, so why don't we get 2 industrial districts on Mars, and that's going to finish up our, what are these actually called? Was elected on a platform of constructing at least 2 additional mining districts, so yeah, I guess our, promise when we were elected, fulfill our campaign promise, I suppose, right? I guess we can call it that. So yeah, that'd be grand. How much deuterium am I? Yeah, I have a ton of deuterium. Okay. The Gorn Hegemony have joined the Interspecies Medical Exchange program. Okay, good. Congratulations. Welcome, etc., etc. We have all the mega structures. do I want and or need to build anything right now? Probably not, right? Can't get to the Badlands. I'm locked away from everything else. Yeah, I think the time of the construction ship is over at this stage. And we can just set most of them to either upgrade or auto-build. The Rigelians want to establish... Aren't you my protectorate? How do I not have an embassy if you're my protectorate? Very weird, but okay. Moving on. I mean, this thing with the Delta Union is pretty much the only exciting thing happening right now. And I guess I will send the new science ships to just explore in random directions. Review the Delta Union ascension process. I don't want to do that until I finish this. Where is the Kumari? It's on its way, so I don't want to do this until the Kumari finishes its voyage. Renew a neutral zone, that's interesting. Offer to mediate a dispute, react to a galactic conflict. The Morali State Sulaban War, the Ferengi Alliance Zindi Council War, and just the, vice versa, depending on who we want to help, I suppose. Well, I'm assuming it's going to give me both of the options either way. Well, let's just say we haven't had the best of relationship. We haven't had the best relationship with the Sulaban. But the Morali states I would very much like to become a part of the Federation. It would allow me to get closer to the Medusan Corporeum. And eventually, these guys, which all quite like me, and we can, expand that way a little bit. Plus, it'll surround the Romulans and annoy them, which is kind of what I want to do. But I kind of want to stop this war. I feel like, given our relationship with the Ferengi and the Zindi Council, I might want to. Condemn both the Ferengi and the Zindi. Cardassian Union Unidentified Empire War. Ah, they're fighting the Tholians. Okay, we don't know about the Tholians, but we've heard of them. So is this all? I can just condemn them. And sacrifice 2 years, 25 influence for 25%, 25 points of... Why? Offer to mediate a dispute. No. Establish a neutral zone. No, that's... So at the cost of 300 influence, I can start... Wow, that is... Improves it by 75 for a time. That is terrible also. Like, I can get it way higher than 75 just by, improving relations and stuff. And with these guys, I can just get them on board immediately, I suppose. Okay, tell you what. Diplomatic outreach with Morali states. Let's go with medium intensity, because I feel like that's the most worthwhile. High intensity just doesn't seem worth it. To me, at least. And then combined arms isn't the worst thing in the world. Galactic Forum. Oh, I want a Galactic Forum, never mind. No, sod everything else, we need a Galactic Forum. So our opinion of them, and or vice versa, is improved by 50. Great. Does that let us establish an embassy? No. Why can we not establish an embassy? Who knows? Should I build a spy network just to figure out why I can't do it? I mean, I guess. Yeah, fine.
Survey complete.
And I don't have any more scientists, right? Because that one died. Yeah. Well, I guess it's finally time for Hoshi Sato to get command of her own vessel. And go first to a knowledge sharing program, and then we'll take it from there. Status quo between the Ferengi and the Zindi. Not much happened. Fair enough, I guess. Okay. Migration treaty and technology. Next stage hull construction, which is where this is coming from. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There's a lot of stuff to choose from. It will allow me the Bonaventure class vessel. This, if I unlock it. Tyrrhenium plating, on the other hand, I can also get. Pulse wave torpedoes, fighter hangars, which is a building. Provide one powerful defense army. Not really useful. Starbase level 2 and crew. Type 20 station crew. I also have a lander pod wings, a type of strike craft, and I do use strike craft now. Well, I think I'm going to stick with my previous philosophy, get the cheaper technologies first, so that's what I'm going to do. And here I think I go usually for the modular hull, right? Sections can be easily replaced to suit vessel's current mission. Whilst not as strong as the other designs, is the most cost-effective way to design a vessel. I recommend this option if we want to focus on fleets of cheaper, more easily replaceable vessels. No, reinforced hull or armored hull? Ah, right. Well, let's go with reinforced hull, I think. Secret fealty broken. Magellan Consortium Klingon Empire. Actions break secret fealty. Okay, someone forgot to do that, to you know, properly implement the description for this, but yeah, the Regellians apparently had a secret fealty with the Klingons, and then they just broke it. Good, considering that they're my protectorate. I kind of would expect them to stay loyal to me, I suppose. Ah, here's the shuttle pod, right? Yes, I think so. Pretty sure that's it. Fleet Manager, 4th Fleet is not supposed to have any shuttle pods, I don't think, right? No, it's not. 4th Fleet. transfer ships this to, I guess now, technically the 6th fleet. But it's not much of a fleet, it's just one shuttle. And you can upgrade. So let's take a look at it. Oh, it's not 1, it's 3, right? I mean, that's what it looks like. Let's go over to Ship Designer and check it out. Yeah, they kind of come in packs of 3, I suppose. And are completely useless, I maintain to this day. But, you know. Whatever you say, eh? Yeah, no, they are completely useless from what I can tell. It's a ship with 64 power. I mean, the only possible reason I could think of having something like this is if you want to chase away an enemy that doesn't have any defensive capabilities, like maybe landing ships, you know, like troop transports and stuff. Because these guys, I don't think they have any weapons on them. No, just shields. So, yeah, like, if you want to attack a transport ship like this, then I guess that would be the reason, but I don't see why you wouldn't just build a bigger vessel and have it, you know, be actually useful. I mean, in a pinch, I suppose they do, but I still don't quite understand the reason. First contact. Fendormar systems. Okay. Well, I guess we know who they are already. No point in beating around the bush there, but we do need to establish contact with them. Declare war. The Deltan Union wishes to declare war on the Zindi Council. Nope. Sorry, that's not going to happen. The Zindi are our friends. Suspicious of us as they are. So yeah, we're not doing that. The Denobulans have reached level 2 as a member world. Alright, great. And we have a new tradition we can adopt. Huzzah. This time round I think I actually go for something new, because diplomacy doesn't seem to be that important anymore. And our trade value increases. Yeah, to that. Alright, let's go with something else. Let's go with something else. Federation Charter. Well, I'm going to have to go with that, aren't I? Frontier, Harmony, Force of Will. That's for mercenaries. No, I have to go with this, don't I? Yep, I absolutely do. Federation Charter it is. There you go. So it's going to be ship speed increased by 5%. Country produces 10% more unity. Unlocks the ability to manage member worlds. Oh, manage member worlds. How do I do that? Advanced Stellar Cartography. Bureau of Security. -5 Deviancy, +5 Happiness, +5 Stability. Unlocks the Obina class Tier 9 starship. Interesting. Certainly interesting. The Art of Observation. Unlocks more research produced from observation missions and missions. I'm assuming that's still the observation stations just doing the mission, right? And access to Watchtower class megastructure and Osler Science Hull at tier 9. Fascinating stuff. No idea what it is, but, you know. Okay, I guess. That vote failed. First contact's on its way. On its way, you know what I mean, like, it's happening. My science vessels doing their... Yeah, they are. They're doing their things. Alright, cool. Kamari, are you finally going to get there by the end of the episode? Probably, right? I really should speed this up, but I'm afraid I'm... First of all, I haven't recorded in a while, like I said. Second of all, I'm a little bit afraid that I'm going to miss stuff out. And not in terms of the events and the economy and stuff like that, but I'm going to miss stuff out in terms of the diplomatic side of things. Because I'd really like to expand the Federation past its current borders. Not just the Federation, but the Coalition as well. And I guess the Bolians and the Benezia, the Benzarians are going to be next. But after that, I'm gonna be probably a little bit stuck, right? Feels like it anyway, so... Yeah, I mean, I guess the Ferengi wouldn't be...
Technology discovered.
The worst people in the world. Positive relations with them wouldn't be hard to achieve. Yeah. Alright, okay, two things. Federation diplomats met with the potential new Federation member to discuss the concerns, and it looks like the spirit of the Federation's original charter was able to help both sides understand the different philosophies and how to strengthen the ideals of the Federation, and how they, strengthen the ideals of the Federation that the Federation was built upon by its founders, the humans. Haha! This is our secret plan to dominate the universe. Well, actually, I say that jokingly, but it's not even that far off, especially if you take a look at the Federation post-Dominion War. Okay, so, good spirit across UFP members for 12 months, monthly unity, and trained officers. Federation grows stronger, and we also have good news from over here. I think the best part of this event chain and everything here is that well, first of all, the Delta Union is going to join, and the Andorians aren't going to complain. So I feel like that might be a little bit... how should I put it? Like, understated. That's kind of the point of the entire mission, to avoid the Andorians being unhappy about everything. Cybernetic enhancement. I'm not strictly opposed to it. I mean, it's not really something you see all that much, but I guess if we're gonna, you know... I guess it depends on what level, right? To transcend human capabilities? Not really, but for medical purposes, like Geordie LaForge's... what are they called? Like that thing that he has on his eyes so he can see. They're not glasses. No, that's not what I mean. It's like he's blind, and then he has that so he can see. And I don't exactly recall what the name of it was, but that, for example, right? Seems like a noble idea, and I definitely will support something like that, is what I'm saying. Okay. We can learn much each other, we can learn much each other. Juggernaut 2000, whatever the current year is. 2184, I suppose, right? That's ha in universe joke or whatever. We can learn much from each other. They do seem to be relatively open to diplomacy with us. The Saurian League wants to declare war on... Is this the same thing? Yes, it is. So for some reason it popped up twice. Okay. They want to declare war on the Zinti Patriarchy. Why? No. No, you're not going to... I mean, it's not even a good war. You're just going to, like, embargo them. Whoop-de-doo. That's silly. This is why you need the humans to lead the Federation. Now, we'll cooperate and all that, but this is why you need me to lead the Federation, because you're going to get yourself involved in stupid wars like that. I thought we sort of moved past that in a sense. I want these black hole observatories and stuff. I feel like that's going to be pretty good overall. Excuse me. Well, I guess the Delta Union is going to join the Federation next episode. That's going to... Ah, okay. We already had this. Well, we already had something similar to this. And yeah, I'll colonize this with our friends over there. Light cruiser prototype. Can you provide more information? I'm pretty sure we already had this. So faster build speed, less alloy cost, or reinforced hull plus 250 hull points. I always go for reinforced hulls, even though it's not that big of a difference. So the Bonaventure class has been researched, and now you get impulse thrusters. Ship class retired though. The Intrepid class light cruiser has been marked for retirement. Okay. Ship designer. What is the Intrepid class? Ah, it was here. It was the really small ones, right? Yes, it was. It was the really small ones. So I can have a light cruiser or space superiority cruiser. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the space superiority cruiser sounds a little bit too militaristic for our needs, but it also sounds awesome. And I kinda really want one. If you don't mind me saying. It's not the most Federation thing to say, but I always consider myself the Lieutenant Reed of the Federation, where, you know, occasionally you have to find him something to blow up, which I love that it becomes a running joke for the show. That was just brilliant for me. Okay, hardened shields. I like hardened shields. That's good. I'm gonna prefer it to shield generator, right? It's pretty much better in every way. Okay, now dedicated phasers, pulse phase cannons, and a photonic torpedo for 72 damage. Armor and shields should pretty much stay the same, so I'm looking at damage, 72. The range on these things is 20. Okay, and if I go with the light cruiser, 72 range on the small guns, 20. If I go here, 72 damage also, range 20, 60 on the torpedoes, 20 on the heavy phase cannon as well. I don't think there's much of a difference. Oddly enough, I don't think there's much of a difference, because this has like more lighter weapons, this has fewer but heavier weapons. Though I do suppose... What about a torpedo barge? It's the same value for damage, but... No, light cruiser is, I think, the middleman between these. So here's my understanding of how this works. Torpedo barge obviously is going to focus on torpedoes, which are extremely powerful. We have extremely powerful torpedoes. They do less damage against shields, but a little bit extra against hull and armor. 60 range, tons of damage, good accuracy, good tracking, everything's fine about them. Our phasers are great at punching through the shield, so in combination with the torpedoes, we have, you know, we have the perfect weapon, quote unquote. Well, not really, but you know, we have a great combination of weapons. The torpedo barge will sacrifice one of the like a little bit of the phaser power, and you know, punch a little bit harder with torpedoes. Space superiority will have a bunch of smaller phasers, but one less torpedo bay. It honestly doesn't make that big of a difference. I think going for the middleman is probably going to make me the happiest, because it will be the most universal thing. I can deal with the most threats this way, I feel like. So yeah, that's my logic, and that's what I'm going for. Yeah, I mean, you know. Could have been better, could have been worse, I suppose. What I am wondering is... do we have... Yes, we do. We still technically have Intrepid-class ships. But now I'm wondering how I'm gonna... Okay, how do I retire these ships then? Can I can probably retrofit them through the fleet manager, right? So that is, which of my fleets has Intrepid class ships? This is actually going to be really cool if it works. It's just the first fleet, right? Everyone else is Columbia class and Endeavour class. Yes, and then they're obviously going to add some of the bigger ships like the Poseidon class and so on. Yorktown and etc. But for now, it's only the first fleet that has Intrepid class and Liberty class ships. Okay, which were both retired. So Fleet Manager, First Fleet, Liberty class retrofit to... It doesn't work. I can retrofit the Intrepid to a Liberty and a Liberty to an Intrepid, but I can't retrofit them to... anything else. Maybe if I just leave it be for a while, it'll sort of figure itself out. And exchange the vessels. I mean, that's pretty much the only thing I can hope for. Branch shut down on P'Jem, the Iridian League branch. Whatever. The Sun Command recalled its embassy. Why? I mean, I understand that they're not overly thrilled with me, but... Alright. Sod you then, we don't need you. Arse hats. Incredibly rude. This is... Okay. This is really funny. This is probably one of the most... probably the best captain this could have happened to. Captain Charles Trip Tucker III has risen rapidly in the Fleet Ambo Jutsu Championship League, and now prepares to face the current champion Viktor Krutov. Do we have Viktor Krutov? Is that an actual, like, leader here? It might be. Unfortunately, no. Viktor Krutov is not one of the leaders we have here, but still, okay. Maybe the only slightly better person for this would have been Malcolm Reed, but no, I prefer it being Trip, honestly. Understood. All right. have at it. Oh. After an intense bout, Captain Charles Trip Tucker III has been defeated. He retains his title as Fleet Ambo Jitsu Champion. Well, it appeared that Trip had a number of opportunities to best his... It was Victor Kutov's experience that eventually won the championship for him. Worse, Trip appears to have aggravated a previous injury resulting in reduced motor function in his left arm. Oh, well, that took a sudden tragic turn for no reason whatsoever. Also, we can't rival the Cardassians anymore. Ugh. Yeah, there's not much point in the Federation expanding its military power anymore, is there? Because, well, how do I put it? This is sort of like a been there, done that kind of situation now, isn't it? Wonder if we can offer association status once again to these guys. That'd be grand. Try and get the vote through. Maybe something's changed. I doubt it, but, you know. Maybe.
Construction complete.
No, still voting no. Okay. Well, we're gonna get the Saurians and the Delta Union out of. We're gonna get them integrated, so we can do that afterwards, I suppose. Okay, I am curious though about these dreams of a green planet. Do I need to? Yeah, honestly, I probably do. Let's improve the housing over here. I can't terraform it because it's inhabited. Yeah, no, that's it. I guess it's left for when I research the technology to terraform inhabited worlds. That's the only thing I can think of, right? We can... Oh, we might not be able to... We can maybe change the laws of this thing, right? So why don't we go to succession... Requires centralization high. How can we go to centralization level 2? Requires federation level 2. Currently we are at level 1, but we are getting there. Alright. I suppose over time we can... even the federation will... level up, I suppose, in a sense, and then we can change the laws of the Federation to better suit us. Or rather, better suit our... better suit the charter of the Federation that we've laid out previously, right? Because the way I said it sounds like I'm just changing the laws a bit autocratically, if you will, but hey. Okay, I don't want to get any more vassals because it feels like cheating, honestly, a tiny bit. I mean, I can make the Cation Union my protectorate. Again, it feels like cheating because, yeah. Anyways, though, I feel like we just need to rest for a little while, and I'm gonna play a little bit off camera, provided nothing happens, and just so I can get the, you know, get to the next, I guess, set of events in the next sort of chapter, because right now it's going to be just peaceful and there's not going to be much happening. Just, you know, time's going to have to pass and that's all. So I want to cut some of those bits out because they're not the most interesting from a viewing experience, and I'll get to the good stuff in a bit. I will keep you all updated, of course, as to, you know, what's going on. Look at that, he's maimed. Well, I will keep you all, of course, updated as to my progress, what's going on, and so on and so forth, so that we're all on the same page. But yeah, I'll skip a few of these, I suppose, just for the sake of brevity. It really seems like I have to disband these vessels and just rebuild them. Kind of what it feels like, honestly, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I guess I'll worry about that next time. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Like, subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and we'll stay tuned with the rest of the content that I produce on this channel. Been quite a wild ride so far. We've fought Romulans to the left and not much else to the right, but overall, I mean, we've had a interesting run as the Federation, and I think as interesting as that was, I don't think a great big war between the Klingons and us, or the Cardassians and us, is going to change much. Instead, I reckon that the most interesting stuff we can do right now is probably just peacefully expand the Federation and then look at some of the events and stuff like that. I don't think a traditional military challenge is going to be much of a... was going to be much in the way of entertainment going forward, I suppose. But you never know. Alright, I will see you all next time. Have fun, take care, and bye-bye.